LaToya Jackson.
Oh, yes.
I mean, you connected with the king of pop, Michael Jackson.
Still so surreal to me. When he came through, it was so funny because I was expecting him coming through moonwalking, but he didn't come through that way at all. He was very private, very, very sweet, and connecting with his sister. I'm here, I love you, I'm around, and it was very friendly. It wasn't like the Michael Jackson I thought.
Tyler Henry detailing what it was like to connect with the late Michael Jackson during a reading with his younger sister, LaToya. This reading is being kept top secret. No footage has even been released. But we have all the exclusive details on the intimate episode, slated to air as this season's finale.
Can you describe the image? Because I'm like you, I'm picturing him moonwalking. Exactly. What did he look like?
Well, it's funny because I never saw a visual depiction of him himself, but he did communicate some images that I thought were interesting, and a lot of them were very innocent and definitely spoke to his inherent innocence in his personality. And he showed me a Dumbo ride, and I saw the Dumbo ears, and he had it on the ranch. And LaToya validated this, and that was one of his favorite rides.
Were you familiar with anything about the ranch?
I knew that there had been, it was a place where people had fun and he had things there, but I didn't know anything about the Dumbo thing.
What types of questions did she have for you?
There were still some details about his passing that she was unresolved about. So by him coming through and delivering a message of who was around, who wasn't, and how that happened in a chronological order, I think really helped her put it to rest. So,
when you connect with a spirit, is it a Michael Jackson right before he passes? Is it sort of a spirit that inhibits his younger body?
It's a great question. I find every single person that's came through in over 1,000 readings has acknowledged being a more enlightened version of themselves. And when he came through with a deep understanding of his life, how that affected others, how others affected him. He didn't come through with any anger, any resentment. He came across with a lot of love, much like a child, and it was really beautiful.
Tyler says MJ also had messages for his kids.
There were some references that he made towards his children that were very specific.
How do you think his kids, Paris and Blanket and Prince, are gonna receive the episode?
I hope that they receive it well. I think it clearly comes from a place of love and good intent, and I think that they'll definitely be able to get something out of it. And the messages there are so personal and specific that I think, obviously, it made sense to LaToya. A lot will make sense to them, and I hope that she's passed on some of the messages too.
Were they emotional messages?
It was actually a mixture of personal validations, things that he had seen and witnessed them doing since, as well as just personal stuff. And he's very, very connected to his daughter. He definitely was, it was real personal. Yeah, it was deeply personal.
Did LaToya cry at all? Was she emotional?
She was at a point, but what was so fun is that she was actually really uplifted by the experience. Sometimes even laughter is a form of release.
Did he say anything about music or his legacy?
There absolutely were some things that were referenced to. You'll have to see the episode of potential crossover with some music being released with another artist who passed. So you'll have to.
You have to give me a little bit more than that.
You'll have to watch the episode.
His fans will be happy, you think?
I definitely think his fans will have an opportunity to have a deeper understanding of what happened in detail and just understand that he's at peace, he's still with his family, and that how he passed away doesn't define his life. We are so much more than the transitions we make.